Can travel insurance cover losses related to previous...
Alright, we want Cowan. There we go. Hey everybody, how are you guys today? Everybody doing well? We are. Anybody want to guess? In a famous place, an iconic place, and tomorrow we're going to have a big event here. Tony and I are hanging out in Cowan, Tennessee, and Tony's going to say hi. He's coming around.
Hi guys, welcome back to Counting Going Insane. Nice day today, and
Talk up.
oh, sorry, nice day today and slow day, put it that way. And only thing that was exciting today, we had the NCNC now come through around about, I'd say about 2:30ish, 2:45.
We missed it?
Yeah, I missed it about 10 minutes.
That's not fair.
Yeah, I know. But lucky enough, I already caught it a few times. Last time I caught it was back in July. If y'all remember the Catch of the Week back in July, for the July 13th episode, the picture that Mike Pig of the NCNC Heritage Unit in the 44-ton that's here on at the Cowan Railroad Museum was taken actually by me. And
tell us about tomorrow.
Tomorrow is actually Cowan Rail Fan Day, and hosted by, of course, Brian, or known as Train Nut 85. And of course, I'll be here. I'll be flying tomorrow too. Not with one airplane, but two.
What are you gonna fly?
Actually, the airplanes are a type called UMX, or stands for Ultra Micro Extreme. There are one's called a PT-17 Stearman. It's a biplane, and the other one's a P-51 Mustang, both from World War II era airplanes. And between the two airplanes, the PT-17 was the trainer before you got into the P-51.
And what time does tomorrow's event start?
As I know, it starts at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Rail Fan Day in Cowan, Tennessee. Tony's going to spend the night right here because he doesn't want to miss 1 minute of it.
But lucky enough for me, unlike Mike, he's from all the way from Chattanooga area. Lucky enough, for me, I'm about 10 minutes. We're at milepost 87 here at the museum. Where I live at, I'm like 2 blocks off the tracks. I'm at like milepost 81. So I'm like 10-minute drive from where I'm at.
And what milepost are we here?
We're at 87.
So we're at milepost 87?
Yes. We got the milepost thing right there at just over here on the other side of the tracks. In here, and I want to say about quarter mile is the beginning grade of the 2% beginning of the 2% grade of the Cumberland Mountain. About 2 miles from the Cumberland Tunnel, or known as the Cowan Tunnel.
You want to tell us something about Cowan?
Cowan founded in the, I want to say 1800s. I'm not too big on history like Brian or whatever, but it's
Work Authority North. We've got chatter.
And just like my guy, if the scanner talks, I go quiet.
All right. Tony, thanks for welcoming us.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is going to be Rail Fan Day, and tomorrow is, what is today anyhow?
Today is the 17th. October 17th, 2025.
All right, so we are going to be in Cowan, Tennessee, hanging out with Tony and Don and everybody, and Brian and folks from all over. 8 Reichs coming from all the way down from Kentucky. And we just heard northbound authority conversation. We do have the scanner on.
And of course, Boney's here for the first time in Cowan.
Yes, Boney McPhony has made his very first appearance in Cowan, Tennessee. He is trackside, he is live, he's hanging out. Don, y'all know Don. Don's inside here at the Railroad Museum, the Cowan, Tennessee Railroad Museum on the Cumberland Plateau. As you can see, we do have Amber on the top. Got some other rail fans here. Like I said, we are in downtown Cowan, and this is one cool, beautiful place. And if you have not ever been here, you are missing out. And there is where Brian and Tony and Don and everybody hangs out, the historic Cowan, Tennessee Railroad Museum. And if you don't think that place isn't fantastic, Brian did a podcast with Casey. Geez, it's hard to believe. Maybe it's been a year already, but check out the podcast with Brian and Casey. Let's see, this is supposed to be live, but I don't think we're live. We also have the Cowan camera up, but it looks like I did not pick a live version. Let me do better on this second time around as you all kind of scope out where you should all be tomorrow. Don's in there somewhere waving at us. Don't give up. Sooner or later, I'm going to find today's. They all say live, but they were previous. So let me find today's that's going on right now so we can hear the scanner action as it occurs. Let's try this all over again. I wouldn't think this would be that complicated.
I know, right? Yeah, I'm like you. Me and technology don't really mix.
Alright, there's Stevenson. But that's not the one we want. There's us. That was 2 weeks ago. Rail Camp. Okay, there's Stevenson right now. Where is... I found it, Don. Yes, the two of us are gonna have this thing rolling. Everybody, Don's in there watching us. We're out here watching Don in there.
Don ain't here today.
Oh, he's not here?
No, he's not here.
Oh, Don, I thought you were inside. My apologies. I thought you was in there taking care of business.
No, I think Don be here tomorrow. Won't you, Don?
All right. I have a picture of all four, but I guess.
Yeah, it's like one of those split screen things.
But you can't watch just Cowan. You got to watch all of them.
Yeah. Do you get the sound from all of them? I think so, but I'm not positive from that one. I normally have one from each city.
We've got horn.
Is it loud enough for you that to hear?
Yep, you're good.
Okay. What are you doing, Auntie?
Tony, how far away is the first place he blows for the horn? Where are we hearing him at?
I'll say about 2 miles. He's just coming out of the tunnel.
So he's about 2 miles up, coming out of the tunnel.
And if you ever up here, when he has the scanner on, if you hear him say in the hole or going in or coming out, like I said, vice versa, they're in the tunnel.
All right, hit us with that one more time.
Yeah, if you hear in the hole or out of the hole, they're going in or coming out of the tunnel. Either way.
So in the hole is the tunnel.
Yes.
And we are in the hole, folks. And yes, that means you are in the tunnel. Up there at the top of that grade is the tunnel.
And the crest of the mountain is actually inside the tunnel. Once again,
Tell us again.
And the crest of the mountain is actually inside the tunnel.
Well, that's pretty cool. When you get to the top and you're on the crest, you better be looking out for that train coming through. All right, Tony and I are going to go quiet. We are trying a side monitor for the first time so that I can keep up with you guys better. Tony's got his scanner on, so we should hear the chatter. And yes, the little white aphids have chased us all the way from Chattanooga to the Cumberland Plateau. I thought we had all of them, but I guess we're sharing. That's funny, Don. The whole time I was just talking away thinking you were in there looking at us. That's hilarious. Here you are home with your feet up thinking about, oh, I gotta be there tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Well, this is pretty cool. I can see you guys talk quicker than normal. Uh-oh. We got some buffering going on.
Uh-oh.
That's not good news. Thought maybe something fell off that trailer. It's just him running over the bumps.
And I'm here. I know y'all can't hear, but when they come out down the mountain, we can actually hear the rumble of the engines.
By the way, right over there, that's dinner. Right on the other side of that gazebo.
I see lights.
Oh, Tony says we have lights.
Put a better term, glowage.
Tony coined that phrase. We have glowings, y'all. Don't forget, we are on Central Standard Time here. So if you show up at 8 a.m., we'll have to make coffee at 9 a.m. Central Standard. You would just have to wait for us all. Although Brian's an early riser.
Me too.
Tony likes early. He gets up at 3 to go to work. Okay, here we go. Gates went up, gates went down. That one car stuck underneath there, and the next guy's like, whoa, what's going on?
That was me.
Oh.
Guys, dude, I like taking multiple shots when the train goes by. I was dealing
Well, Tony, looks like we've got another amber. Well, that train wasn't here for a long time, but he definitely was here for a good time. A little short on giving Tony and I much of a horn salute. We even waved really super hard. Hello, Jonathan. But as you can see, we have an amber already in the center position on the signal tower to the right. Everybody going home from work. Hello, Jonathan. How are you tonight? No, I haven't gone live at the Mexican restaurant, but let me tell you, in the moment Brian pulls up, we will be at the Mexican restaurant. So all of you that are spending the night here, come join us. And for those of you not familiar, you want to tell them about the pushers, Tony?
What?
You want to tell them about the pushers that are based here? You can stay right there. I'll just swing around. Do you want to?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, everybody, while we are waiting for our next, Tony's going to tell you a little bit about what's so unique here in Cowan.
Well, what's so unique about Cowan is Cowan. Oh,
No, talk loud. Talk
what
loud.
is so unique about the Cowan is actually a pusher district. We got just up the hill, just past those tree lines. It's a 2% grade, and trains are so heavy and so long, need pushers to push the trains up and over the hill, or vice versa. And the tunnel that we're talking about was started. They started tunneling out in 1850, and I think in 1852 or 53, and that's when the first trains were coming down from Nashville go to Chattanooga.
And where do they stay?
There is a yard made like a half a mile behind Mike right now, and they got. And they got like a little shack for the engineering conductors sit in for between trains, and I want to say that's about it for me.
So here on the Cumberland Plateau, we have 2 pushers based, and if the train needs assistance, they go up and over, hook up, push them back, so we get to see double the action. Right?
Yeah, pretty much. And if there's nobody coming northbound, first of all, we're facing southbound, which is that way. And when the train goes southbound, if there's no northbound train coming, the pushers actually come back about 15-20 minutes later and sit up in this yard.
As you can see, this is a great spot not only to watch trains, but check out all the stuff in the yard. If you've got kids and you want them to sleep well tonight, bring them over here to visit Tony and Don and Brian, and by the time they're all done, they'll be asleep in the car. All kinds of exciting pieces here in the yard. And you can see all that energy being used.
And that was the milepost detector 84 that y'all just heard. Yeah.
So where's the 84, Tony?
84 is about 3 miles behind Mike right now. Because I don't know if you can zoom in because we got the milepost 87 just right over here. And 84.1 or 0, depending on the track, they're on track 1 or 2, is 3 miles behind us.
On the way to Nashville.
Yep.
See, there's how you enjoy a locomotive. All over it.
Who doesn't love trains at
There's our amber in the center position on the signal tower for the next northbound. Hello, Lucas. How are you, sir? Those headlights at Stevenson northbound, or are they southbound? Northbound. Well, kind of like a sneak peek. Tony, what are all those Borgs over there with horses on them?
Those are the sponsors from the Heritage Festival we had last month.
So those are all the sponsors that put on the festival here. Let's see if we can zoom in on one at a time. Look at all those folks that were part of this. There's the settlers, the circuit riders, the pioneers, the cultivators, he's booking, is he, Lucas? Well, maybe we'll get lucky enough to see the pushers go get him. The stage sponsors. Tony, y'all had a big event this year, didn't you? Was it huge again?
Yeah, it's pretty good size. And we had if y'all lived back in the 80s, 70s, whatever, we had the band Exile play here on the Saturday night. It was a free concert. Fortunately, I didn't go. They want to beat the traffic and all that.
The band Exile, huh?
Yep.
Never heard of them. I gotta get out more. And if you want to see a pretty town, where can you go that they still have the old clock? Check out this Texaco station. go!
There, ain't it right?
8 right has arrived.
Yay!
Where'd he go?
Oh, he's parking.
Kentucky has arrived.
I tell you what, I got something to do.
You got what?
I'm gonna do something right now, but you might like here in a few minutes. Just give me a second to.
All right. Tony's going to do something to surprise us. Somebody in the razor. As they head out in every direction. You just never know who's going to stroll into town. Containers and auto racks. Thanks, Lucas. You see yourself?
I was just going to say, I don't know what's so fascinating about watching yourself, but it kind of is.
Everybody say hi to 8 Right. This is Stuart, y'all.
Yep.
And you're going to have to forgive me because I don't remember. I
Jacob.
know we met last year. Jacob.
Hello, everybody.
Hang on, let me zoom you back a little
yeah.
bit. There, now you're in. All the way from Kentucky. And yes, this is the person that every time we get on, we see pictures of incredibly yummy food. And he is the one that makes us all hungry every night. How you been?
Good, real good. Good to see you, Mike. Good to see you.
And I'm sorry, like I said, I old people just don't remember well.
Oh, he don't remember nothing. I said, is this where we turned? I don't know. You was here last time. Well, yeah, we was here.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's been. Were you here in the spring or just last fall?
I think fall. Or was it the spring meet down here? I can't remember now either.
Does that remember if you made it for the spring one or not?
I think it was. I think it was the spring.
Because it's hard to believe it's been a year. I mean, the fall one just like that.
Well, it's been about a year since I took the.
When were you doing the cars? In spring or fall? When
I think it was spring.
Okay.
Because it would have been last fall when Somerville Steam when I first had it. Because we did the Somerville Steam late in October.
Okay.
And that's when. Joey? Is that? Probably they don't do baby heaven at our hospital. Yeah, Corey and them will still be there somewhere then. Unless they're home by now. I don't know.
Hey, Robert, how are you? Thanks for getting us all straightened out so we can remember when we were here last. It was spring. Robert, good to see you. You still getting a break from those mean PT people? Everybody, we are, and I know you're wondering why we're in Cowan, for those of you who just tuned in.
All right, see you later, bud. Love you.
tomorrow is Cowan Railfan Appreciation Day. Stewart's here all the way from Kentucky to hang out with us for tomorrow. So make sure you've got plans to be here with us tomorrow. And tomorrow will be Saturday, October 18th, 2025, for Railfan Days here at the Cowan Railroad Museum. We're going to hang out here on the Chattanooga Sub for CSX. Chattanooga, Stevenson, that way. Nashville, and Tony's house, that way. And as Tony was telling everybody, yes, there are 2 pushers stationed here, and the mountain that's behind us is, what's the grade on it, Tony?
2%.
2%. So the 2 pushers for those trains that need assistance, they'll go down, hook up, push them up and over this way. As you saw, our last train was rather short. He had enough power on the head end to make it with no problem. So we'll get to see, maybe our next one will need some assistance. We'll get to see the 2 pushers go south, pick up that train, and push him back. And then usually they disconnect a lot of times right over there on the other side of this crossing. Maybe we'll get to see the disconnect because it's a drop and go. Train 1 keeps going, pushers drop, and then they decrease. We are sitting on an amber in the middle with red on top, so it is going to be a moment or two. Tony's got something he wants to tell y'all. Hang on a moment, Tony.
If we go stand on the train and look at what is it, iron rail?
Yeah, iron rail cams.
Iron rail cam. Go get an iron rail cam on YouTube and stand on the train and you'll be able to play.
No, actually, no.
You don't?
Not on the train because the cam's right there on the corner, right above the engine.
Yeah.
You should be able to see yourself right there.
You can see yourself right here.
It does the whole downtown area.
Yeah, you can actually see yourself right here.
Yeah, you should be able to see us here. All right, Tony, what do you want to tell us?
Well, you know, earlier I said I was going to fly 2 planes. Well, I was thinking of doing that tomorrow, but I will not fly one of the planes.
All right, if you want. You want to go airborne?
Yeah, just...
All right. With the new lens, you're going to have to kind of stay up that way a little bit.
Okay.
Anything close, we'll miss.
Yeah.
You got anything you want to say to everybody?
Oh, just playing on the phone.
Just playing, you don't want to tell anybody anything? How much fun you had getting here? How excited you are for tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm excited for the Mexican food. I like to eat.
We would have never figured that out without you helping us on that one. The last time we were here, we had, and we're talking about the restaurant that's right there. Let's see if we can get the name of it. You got these little white aphids up at your place?
Not like that.
Fiesta Grill. The last time we were here, what were we here for, Tom? Oh, the cake.
It was
But we came for a reason.
it was back on September 13th. It was 9/11 came through.
Was that why we were here last?
Yeah.
Okay, we were chasing the 9/11.
Yeah, you and Jesse, you did the bail Bob bail.
That's right. We did the bail Bob bail. That's what we did. And we pulled up here, and afterwards I had the best. It was a combination plate. It was a bean enchilada, a chicken enchilada, a cheese enchilada, and a beef enchilada. Oh my goodness. Oh, geez, that was good. All right, Tony's got a plane out. You got the scanner on still?
Yes.
Stuart brings race cars. Tony brings planes. You gonna launch it right there?
Yeah, something's going on right now. Got a little.
Oh, see, not just Mike has technology issues. Tony's having one at the moment too. Hello, Kit. How are you? How are things in Missouri? Man, it is a beautiful night.
Let's see. I guess we're right.
Here in Cowan, Tennessee, man, you couldn't ask for a more picture-perfect evening. Stuart and Jacob just got here from Kentucky, so the only thing we're missing now is Robert and Kit. And Robert has a break from those mean PT people. Uh-oh. Tony's got that look on his face like, looks like what Mike does when he's got technology issues.
Yeah. Well, this if you want to see when I say ultra micro screen, give you the idea of the size of the airplane.
You're gonna have to back up just a tad to see the plane. There you go. Now we can see the plane.
Yeah, to give you the size of the airplane.
How do you find it? That's a... No, it's all wrong. I should have brought a couple of our drones. There we go. If you stand right on the front of the train by the smokestack, you can see yourself.
Tony, if you can, kind of like 12 feet up and kind of straight out in front of us. Plane goes faster than I can keep up with it. Gonna give you all seasickness. We're just kind of wait as Tony crisscrosses it back and forth. Otherwise, y'all are gonna turn green on me.
Oh, he's doing tricks. I never learned to fly. And flying's a bit more challenging than cars. Well, maybe it's because I've never done it. Done it why it's hard.
Is that why?
Probably so. If I was used to flying, then I might say cars. We didn't hit much traffic coming down, time or two.
Oh, Chattanooga. It took me over an hour, almost an hour and a half to get out of Chattanooga tonight. It was so bad. And that wasn't even at rush time. I mean, I left way early. Well, 3 o'clock. Let's see, 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock. Someplace between 2 and 3, and it was just terrible.
A couple backups on 24. And we went around 109 to bypass Nashville. Because that would have been.
Yeah, plus it's spring break in Tennessee. Oh, looks like they ran out of supplies across the street. We had to run to the store and get something.
I know that story.
He's going to be making dinner for us tonight.
I do a lot of emergency runs to the store for the restaurant. I'm not officially on the schedule. I'll go in if they got somebody don't show up or somebody's sick.
Mm-hmm.
But most of the time I hang around enough just to get the food. I know that's shocking.
Ain't nothing wrong with that program. Hello, Mr. Sperling. Hi, Tara. How are you? Tara's got tickets to ride the steam train to Somerville. She's going to come Halloween weekend. And Tony just landed. Alan, if you're on, we got an array of bergs.
that the new mic over on the right with the cat?
It
cat
is.
on it? I haven't listened to you on the stereo since you got the new mic.
It's been a 2-week learning curve.
Oh yeah, but once you finally get it whipped, it'll be like, oh, now I got it.
The interesting thing that we have going on, Kid, they have a cam in Somerville now? I hadn't heard about that yet. Not much to watch other than the turntable and the sitting caboose there. Everybody, there's the Cowan Railroad Museum. There's Tony's head, you see.
Yeah, and the airplane I just flown, this is the battery I've flown on that airplane.
Well, we better not plan to make transatlantic trips there.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah. And when I say earlier, this is actually a World War II plane, World War II trainer. This is what they train on before they got onto the big, dogfight airplanes like the P-51, the P-40, and all that back in the World War II.
So this is what we started with, huh?
Yep. And you all notice how the wings are, the ones up front is more forward than the bottom. It's called stagger. And this is actually positive stagger. If the top wings forward, negative stagger, the wing is behind the bottom.
And if you had negative stagger, you probably wouldn't go anywhere, right?
No, actually, it will fly. It will still fly, but
Not very well, right?
yeah. Well, depending on how you prepare the airplane too.
So it's all biplane staggered.
Yeah, pretty much.
I never knew that.
Me neither.
Yeah.
See, you learn something all the time here on Rail Moments. What's for breakfast and how to fly a biplane.
Yeah.
We've been having. See, this connects to that through that. This processes to YouTube through that.
So that's where we're getting the Wi-Fi?
Yeah, that's where the Wi-Fi comes from. And it's of multiple antennas, so it's a lot stronger than your phone. But we've been noticing if we have the autonomous locomotives, it's interfering with its ability for this to communicate with that. This communicates straight to it, so it's a direct feed in. And now, before, if there was something that I wanted to take a short of for Casey for like Sunday or an actual short, I would have to set up another tripod. And then I either would have to sacrifice the pan here to do this one, or this one and sacrifice that. Now I can just tell this phone, I can just clip over to record, and I can now shoot a short, and they both pan equal. So it's a big change. And then today's the first, I just got this one in today. Now I can see, because one of the problems I've always had is you're over there or you're in my pocket, and then I get behind. Now, as long as I'm here, I can keep up with what's going on. So it's a massive change. But this particular lens is super strong, so we're going to have to get a second one for like if I'm just at a normal crossing where it's not quite so, because it's hard to get the whole train in. So, but so far
the picture is way sharper.
Oh yeah.
A lot of times when I'm watching you, I'm on a 65-inch TV, and then sometimes I'm on the laptop, and then sometimes I'm on the other TV. And I got 3 different places I'm liable to be laying around the house. But yeah, the picture, I mean, it's notably better.
And then I can take this off, and these are designed for live streaming, so you can actually have multiple. You can take this and sit in the truck, and if you want to have one doing this or one doing that, you can switch from one to the other all from here. That's way too much for me. And I have to get used to, like, if I go to talk on the front of it, I have to take this with me so I can hit the focus and make sure I'm right, so I don't run into, because this has a little bit of a delay. Now it run because there's so much. The delay time is probably at least 10 seconds. See, and this is why Cowan, Tennessee is so cool, because it's just a great place to hang out. Bring the one you love, hang on, you know, hold hands, walk through town, have Mexican food. They're behind that, the old courthouse. There they are, see? When you come visit Cowan, Tennessee, this is what you get to do. Eat well, hang out with all of us. Yes, kid, it's like watching us watch you, you watch us. We'll even wave to you.
Yeah. Me taking a picture of you, taking a picture of
Yeah,
me.
everybody taking a picture of everybody, Stuart said. Now, if y'all know what this is, shout out. This is your trivia question of the day for Cowan, Tennessee. What did that building used to be? Tony's jumping up and down with his hand.
I think I remember, but I can't say it. We'll spoil it for everybody.
Yeah, I know.
else.
Let's see if anybody paid attention when y'all were here last time. And yes, that's definitely old. That is a very, very old, small cabin with a foundation of rocks. No concrete. That's a serious old foundation. Hey, how are you?
What does it say?
Real Moments.
Oh, is
I don't
there
even
a
know which
train
one I got on. Which one do I got on?
Is that what you're
The
doing?
appreciation day from her.
This is Stuart. This is Jacob. This is Tony. You all rail fans?
We could be. We don't know yet. We don't know yet.
Watching train.
Is there old steam engine train coming or what?
No,
No, not
we're
today.
just hanging out trackside. We're gonna do Rail Fan Day here tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow.
We're just gonna get together and hang out, watch trains, talk about trains, do train things. And so we're all. Stuart just got here from Kentucky,
Nice.
and
Western Kentucky. Beaver Dam, Kentucky. Oh, yeah. Where's Santa Claus?
y'all visiting the area, or is this home? You here visiting?
Yeah.
You're almost, he's got me beat by
Yeah,
about 3 days.
He did trouble. Yeah, if
That's
he
a
goes
while.
tomorrow, you aren't going to win the award for furthest drive.
I did last time. It's about 3 hours.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You got 3 hours and mine's 3 days.
What part of
Anyway,
Utah?
near Salt Lake City.
We've got a guest all the way from Utah.
I like watching a couple guys go right down.
Carolina Rail Fan, that's too funny. Hey, we'll be right back. We've got visitors.
Matt's off-road, that's a video I showed you where they're climbing up the mountain.
You want to say hi to anybody?
I'll say, we're all live on YouTube.
Who should we say hi to?
Whoever you want to tell to watch this. Anybody you like?
Yeah, hello, Steve Hislop up in Bear Lake, Utah.
Steve Islip,
Hislop. Yep.
in Bear Lake, Utah. You just got a shout out all the way from Cowan, Tennessee. You can come on up and talk to everybody. Oh, come on.
Well, that's close enough right here.
It's like Price is Right. Come on down.
She has someone to say hello to.
Talk away.
Hi,
It's all
Natalie
yours.
Berger and David from Midville, Utah.
Might want to tell them again because I was yakking when you started. I'm sorry.
Hi, Marilyn. Hi, David from Utah, Midville, Utah.
I'm fixing
Later.
stuff in the corner.
See y'all.
Okay. I'm back in up here.
Sure.
Right up here.
Oh, yeah.
You got it.
You guys leaving us? Bye.
We got a couple of lot of meetings.
All right, you can go to Rail Moments, and when we conclude tonight,
I'm gonna pull the car in up here.
now.
You might have to move that sign over on the road. I'm gonna pull in from there, so you might have to move that sign down to the right.
See, that's why rail fanning is so much fun. All right, back to the trivia question there. What did that building used to be before it was a banjo center? All right, Don, we'll see you later. Chuck, you're super, super close. That is the old courthouse here in Cowan. So, I guess everybody was pretty good back in those days. They didn't need much seating room, but that is the old courthouse, right?
Yep.
Yep. See, I got it right. And the depot used to be there or there?
Yeah, right where this little, right in front of us, right where you see these little logs and the little bushes, is where the Cowan Museum used to sit.
All right, a little more history for you. For those of you coming to visit with us tomorrow and hang out with us tomorrow. Right there in this section, and kind of give you an idea how close we are to the crossing. There's the crossing. Right in this area where you see the old wooden picket fence laying there, that's where the Cowan Railroad Museum used to be. Well, actually, it was the Cowan Railroad Depot. It was not a museum then. And that is where it was located. Then, CSX, and I forget, I have to go back and visit the video or the podcast that Brian did with Casey when they sold it for $1 or $10 or gave it to him. I forget what the story was, but the conditions were it had to go from that side of the track to this side of the track. So the depot got moved from there across this track to here. And there it sits today. And that saved it.
You say you got a birthday coming up, Tony?
Yeah, October 30th.
You want a birthday present?
What's that?
It's a cat. It's a dog. Hi.
Come take a look.
Oh,
It's all yours.
How are you? Just good, not fantastic or awesome or anything like. Oh.
A lot of good neat words. Maybe a few broken things. A source star. Remember source star?
yes. I was going to say a
He's
window,
gonna-
but I forgot there was a source star.
Source star. And here's most of the parts of it.
Okay.
There's the bottom.
Traffic was horrendous on my trip up.
But if you're interested in this is all yours. All you gotta do is load it up.
Yeah.
The icon's in good shape.
Tony's getting an early birthday present.
And this motor-
Don, if you have leftovers, that dinner sounds good.
I used to work with
Bring some tomorrow morning. We'll have snacks in the morning.
and when they sent this stuff home, this was in.
Carolina Rail fan, good to see you on tonight. Thanks for being with us.
That's a brand new engine.
And I am sure you are right. They played banjos more than once in front of that. You running off or you going to stay with us?
Never been all the way put together.
Oh, okay. Just time to keep us posted. We'll wait for him.
Tony's birthday present.
Oh, that's cool.
They're all old. I'm sure they all need attention.
We have the Air Force here. Tony's new Air Force. What are the red and white ones called?
They're just little flat foam planes. They call them flat foamies, I think.
Well,
I
that
don't
would-
really know. I
would
never
make
learned a lot
sense.
about planes.
Flat foamies.
I think that's what they call them. I've never really flown any of them.
And that looks like a, I don't know, a P-52 or whatever.
Yeah, one of them is a P-51, and that one's some kind of military jet. And that one over there is called an Icon.
The one with the wings up high.
Mm-hmm. That one can land on water. I've never flown them though. A friend of ours would get hard up for money, and we'd buy stuff from them.
Oh.
And they've been sitting in storage for quite some time. And I thought, who could use them better than Tony?
That's right. Everybody, there's Boney.
Tony and Boney might have to make 2 trips to get their planes home.
What size? I'll get you one.
2X.
What size?
What size? 1X or regular large?
I guess a large, yeah.
Probably large. So where do they keep the pushers? I know they're not far up that way.
Literally half a mile.
Half a mile?
There's a little shack up there. It's a small yard, but it goes. You can actually drive up there.
Oh yeah?
That road, I think there's the dirt road right there, if my memory's right, and then there's a paved road that goes up, kind of about where that tree is, and then there's a dirt road that goes back, and they're right on the other side of those sleeping towers, and it's a small yard, and there's a little shanty, and they just sit there and run. And there's a couple tracks up there. There's normally not much of anything there, but sometimes they drop off cars for them to pick up or move or whatever. But yeah, you can drive up there. We've been up there many a time. Not much to see.
What a
They just-
job.
They just sit there. They sit in this little trailer, just like Lacan. There's a single pusher over there, and the trailer's about twice the size of my truck long, and they sit and wait for them to
Pretty neat.
go. And sometimes they get 2 calls in 8 hours. Sometimes they get 8 calls.
It would be
Just-
kind of boring sitting there, but but other than that, what a job would be to ride on the train.
Is my thing.
Yeah. Yeah, because people will do anything you want.
Because they're
People's
there
gone crazy.
24 hours a day.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the rest of the time you just hang out. You said 2X and large, right?
Yes. Tony, let's go over and make it room. You want to bring him over? Go ahead and take. I'm gonna show this tomorrow.
Take them all over there.
Yeah, take them all to Tony's car. This one's obviously a bit broken, but they're about as simple as they can be.
Yeah, it's like that little flat one, that little butterfly thing you did the last time you were here. It's kind of like that.
This is a receiver, so that's what picks up from your radio receiver, and electronic speed controller, and a teeny tiny motor, and a servo for one direction and a servo for the other, and that's all there is to it. Now, it looks really simple. See all these smashed up spots?
Not that simple, right?
Not that simple. It didn't work out for me. There's a
Those are your memories, huh?
yeah, I tried. There's a whole stack of replacement parts. It's never been opened. So surely he can take some of this stuff and make it work. Take these sore star rings.
All right, we've got flashing green. So we got red, flashing green, and red. Here at the 86.9, we'll just call it the 87 milepost. So it does not look like the pushers are going to come out. Robert, remind us, flashing green is, hey kid, how are you? I tell you what, this is the prettiest town. It's just, oh, it's just an incredibly picture, beautiful, perfect night, and we're starting to have some sunset.
Can you get a picture of that motor?
Hang on a second, I sure can. Hang on, let's zoom out here.
And I'll tell the story once you get it zoomed in.
All right, bring it up to your chest kind of a little bit there. Okay, you and it are now all in right there. Go for it.
This motor was brand new, it's never been used.
And you gotta talk loud.
It belonged to a military man. He was killed in action and they sent his stuff home to his father. This motor was never used and his father has since passed away and he's given it to me and I'm letting Tony take it over because I can't think of anybody better.
Wow.
So yeah, he said, oh, you like you do, it's been 30 years. I've had it
30 years. Oh my goodness.
but it's brand new, it's never had fuel in it. So surely Tony can get some fun out of that.
Tony gonna be busy. All right, and there's an update from Robert. If you don't have your chat on, the way is clear, but pay attention to in-cab signals. In other words, watch out for something that could be in front of you. Right, Robert? Kind of like watching out for those PT folks when they come into the room. As you all read a little earlier, Lucas saw the CSX coming through, rolling on our way through Stevenson. Oh, there's a message. Wait, let me let the train go by. Not the train, but the truck go by. There's a message from Alan that CSXT 4720. We are one. Just got in the yard at Chattanooga. And it may go back north to Nashville or Atlanta. There's a 50-50 chance this weekend. Whoa, thanks.
Thanks for the shirts, Mike. Thanks for the shirts, Mike.
Wait a minute, I gotta zoom you out a tad. I can't get you. There you go. Now you're good to go.
Thanks for the shirts, Mike.
For the third time.
Okay, so it's about an hour and a half. Okay. All right.
I told Jacob, I said, be sure and get one of your orange shirts. And I said, I just bet Mike comes up with some new ones.
I got both. Well, actually, it's like 3 different styles like that right now.
Oh, yeah.
Some sizes go faster than others.
Yeah.
Was that Brian?
Yes. He tried calling me about a half hour ago, and I had my phone in the car.
Yeah, he tried calling me, but I'm on silent.
Yeah. Yeah, and for me, he said he just got out of Chattanooga because, traffic.
Oh, it was awful tonight.
Yeah. He said he has stopped to get gas, and he said once he gets gas, he's gonna book it up here.
How far north of us is Tullahoe?
Track-wise, I want to say about 20, 25 miles.
Right, we have southbound coming.
Yeah.
That went through Tullahoma. 585 is coming south.
Yeah.
And then whatever we have coming north.
Yeah.
So we got a 2-train meet.
About 20 miles. Because Middletown's milepost 69 and we're at 87, so 20-ish.
And our
Don't you
southbounder.
live in Tullahoma?
I live in Decker, so I'm about 2 minutes that way. So we're at milepost 87. I live in Deckard. I live like 2 blocks from the tracks.
And
And
our
where
southbounder
I'm at is milepost like 81-ish, 80, 81. So yeah, I ain't too terribly.
Now, you're not far away.
No,
How long did it take you to get from home to here, Mike?
depending on.
It took me almost an hour and a half just to get out of Chattanooga.
It depends on the traffic. Huh?
Yeah, for me it's an hour and a half normally. But like I said, it was an hour and a half just to leave town. I mean, it was just awful. And I left an hour later than I wanted to, but I think I left at 2. And it was 3:30 when I finally got to look out home. And it wasn't because I stopped everywhere.
Yeah, we probably took an extra 30, 40 minutes getting here because of traffic. And we went around Nashville. You talking about the race the LED overpowers the TV signal and it goes blank. Turn the lights off and the TV comes on. So it's the radio frequencies coming off those lights. Because I learned if I dim the lights to a certain point, the TV will work. If I turn them all the way up, it's too much radio noise in the room and the TV loses. Only when the signal's good. Because the signal varies. You would think everything stays the same, but I guess the atmosphere changes.
Yeah.
Everybody's phones and stuff.
Because they're a massive, they got a satellite position and that's on clear.
A lot of times the phone's playing by a speaker. When the phone goes to start ringing, I hear the speaker before I hear the phone. So here's just the noise. Speaker, the phone's just
That's a long flashing green.
all these on one.
They're all individual.
Case is so busy. I hardly get to see.
Well, I figured out he likes trains, RC cars, and Star Trek stuff. He's got to be pretty cool, too.
He's rather. See, I'm studying
Some of the Star Trek stuff from the train layout was my brother. Casey picked them right off the bat.
I like
Right off the bat.
Yeah, there was a couple.
Yeah, a lot of that stuff. I'm trying to think of what else to do. It's been there a year. We built it last winter. I mean, it's not the way. It's just weird. I need to work on it, but it's done. So that means I have to take it apart and start all over.
Well, can you like add a layer? Can you go up and down?
I thought about that. I can't make it much bigger because it's in a small bed.
Right.
It's the size of a full-size bed. I took the box spring, I took all the old cloth and everything off of it and used that frame to make the deck. So it's the size of a full-size bed. I'm thinking we'll take it all down. I think I was wanting to make a coal mine. I've already got in the easiest way I found to make scenery is I take foam insulation, flat foam, and cut it into shape and make the boxes. I've been taking spray foam out of the can, just randomly spraying it around, and then coat it with glue and put the color on it, dallas, leaves, or whatever you want to put on it.
And that's it.
Make great little rocks, yeah. Looks like I'll get it home. I don't think I got many pictures over here when I was working. A lot of these you probably already seen. There's my grandson. to the other one. Well, he just turned 2. How old are he? 2, 3 now? 2 or 3, I can't remember.
Everybody, we have horn. Unless my ears are bad.
I didn't hear it.
Now you're gonna make me wonder.
And I've never seen one of these. Those were air compressors. But they were built.
It looks like the front of a car.
Yeah. See any glowage?
When you hear the horn, the first one is 2 miles out.
It could have been more years with that shot.
I was the other night. Oh, we got green far in too.
Yep, something might be done.
Yeah, the signal's down there. So that, and our other train could be sitting there on the side of it up there.
Here's my workshop, Tony.
Is the workshop the one you were talking about? Is that out back?
Yeah, it's in my garage, yeah. Always hanging around. That's my stereo. That's up in Jasper, Indiana. Did you notice that was a nickel plate special? There you go. I think I sent you this picture. It was, it's been a while now, up in Jasper, but it's a nickel plate one.
No, I don't think I've seen that.
I thought I sent you this, but it didn't. It's up in,
Look at the old stack, how it's fastened.
It's in Jasper. They got a train up there they run called the Spirit of the But these are connected to here. I had to walk 20 minutes. But on the track, yeah, I guess we don't switch.
No, it looks like that one. Or that one down there.
They got quite a few of them. They got one they call a pizza and beer train. And then they do different, some candy and some, a number of different routes. Well, that's not far from 45 minutes.
That looks just like that one. You gotta show that to me. See if they're twins.
Yeah, but when I was walking, I had to walk back up there. Look at there, it's the old nickel plate road.
Man, that goes back some years.
Here's some of this stuff right over here. And the way the edge is ate up with paint, you know, paint melts. Well, the first time I was doing rented, I've melted the phone. And then I got back and looked at it. It's more real. It's not a square edge. I stumbled across it. But the little piece that it's got the 3 starships sitting on it, that's it. That's I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. The old ones lasted 10 years. The battery and the tires fell down, but it was a 10th year. I should drive the battery. That's what I was thinking.
So this is the beginning.
Oh yeah, I got
That's cool.
6 or 8 lights.
That's really cool.
And I put my lights on another regular transformer, and I got it on 2, so I got 2 light controls. I can dim them individually with each other. That's before I put the box here. So. Yeah, you can see I was just starting to. The car that I tore up here last, and I sent you pictures of me working on it, I still ain't took it out and tried it out. It's put back together and waiting. I haven't took it out. It's a 96, that's like 29 years old. Of course, I've had it down to the frame resorted 3 or 4 times. It's still right.
Tony, you're so quiet, I didn't know where you were.
Yeah.
It's for the wild card.
And that's where the big boy got left.
Yep. So this little water tower itself was my brother. That is a cap off of a grease container. And that's a salt box. You know, salt comes in round boxes. That's what that is. And straws from the restaurant. And I got a water truck over here. I got a water truck over here. He's getting filled too. I don't stick to scale too much. It's some people that just let it. I don't give it. Looks cool out there.
What are they saying, Tony?
I don't know, it's out here, a bunch of static.
You can see back here, how far back here. It took me 2 months. Yeah.
Got glowage.
Uh-oh.
Tony said we got glowage.
Jacob's handy for putting them in-scale trains back on the track.
Careful, the bulldozer went through here.
Yeah, I was noticing that a little while ago.
There's some unexpected ups and downs there. We have glowage in Cowan, Tennessee. Hey Mama Bear, everybody, we got glowage. Lucas, thanks for those updates. Hey Nate, welcome back. Look at this, isn't that cool? This is all the reason why y'all want to be in Cowan, Tennessee tomorrow for Rail Fan Day.
Yeah. Well, I'm still in Cowan right now. I'm in Cowan. Yeah. What? I know that we're, me and some of the rail fans are out here just watching trains. Yeah, we're down at the museum. We're waiting on one other person and probably have dinner after that and head home.
Lucas, thanks for the update on CSX 142, the YN2 leading the southbound. Here comes our northbounder. Anybody know his train number?
So it'll be about an hour before him to get up here, and by the time he gets here, and we have dinner, and be too late. So. Yeah. Now I'm off tomorrow, but I'll be up here at the museum all day tomorrow for the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, so I won't be up at the table tomorrow, so. Okay, alright. Alright.
I like how you can hear the horn echo. Find us. He's got where the first time we met you in Somerville, he's found it on the phone.
No kidding.
11 months ago.
Yeah. Stewart's telling it goodbye. It is trying to find a focus point, but with all the cars going by, it's having a hard time doing that. Let's open it back up. That'll make it easier.
You ever seen you give me a shirt? I'm gonna put it on. I stripped right there on the street.
That is I-155. Thanks, Lucas.
Yep.
I-155 rolling north. Now, we got lights looking south. We got music playing. Look at all the people out in Cowan, Tennessee tonight. But as y'all can see, that is not the moon rising down there. We got more action. This could be our YN2 coming, leading.
And we did get away from the conductor on I-155.
Yeah, we got a huge wave. Let's see if we're lucky enough to get the pushers.
Most likely we will. If we hear H381, that will be the pushers.
Hello, Eugene. How's Virginia tonight? Good to see you. Tara, if you're still on, I hope everything's good in Virginia for you as well. Thanks, Lucas. All right, we're going to have a YN2 leader on our southbound train, and if we're lucky, we will see the pushers on the back end of this train.
There you are.
Oh, that's last November, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because we waited late in the year because I wanted to see the fall colors.
Pretty sure this is the day on Halloween.
That's amazing. Hi, you guys.
Hi, Josh.
Hey, how are ya?
Doing good.
God, I haven't seen you in like three
It's been a minute.
forevers.
Yeah, it's been a minute. I've been busy also.
I'm Mike.
That's my son. You can see
Eric?
him too.
Okay.
Aaron.
Aaron.
Yeah.
I'll get it wrong 3 more times tonight.
It's okay.
It's the product
Waiting
of
on
being
something
home.
special. Just want to come to my backyard.
Well, tomorrow's Railfan Appreciation Hangout Day here. So we came up tonight just to help Brian and make sure everybody knew. And Stuart just came all the way from Kentucky. Tony lives up the way. And
Yeah, we know each other already.
Yeah, I know Tony.
yeah, I haven't seen you in 3 hot minutes.
Yeah. Well, life got very interesting back in December, which is about the last time we saw each other. And so
Has it
I've
been that long?
Yeah, it's been that long.
Oh, yeah, because I saw
I've
some of your
been doing-
reports on Heritage App over by Bridgeport and what have you.
Yeah.
Remember, we're live, so if there's anything you don't want anybody to know.
So I mean, it's just been
Life in paradise?
anything but. Had a lot of yard work to do, a lot of remodel work to do, stuff that I've been needing to do for a long time, but just couldn't do. I can now do, and so I've been doing. I'm gonna be busy swamped for the next 2-3 years probably, but I still get out. I still get out and have my little bit of evening goodies. I saw you down here a couple months ago.
We came up for the 9/11.
Okay.
That's my last time here, and it's been a couple of months.
But again, you know, seeing you and recognizing you and seeing you and having time to stop, two completely different things. But I feel like you know that.
So fast. It's so hard to keep up with everything. And
I'm about to have all of my tree work done. My remodel work is at a standstill because we're about to be in the wrong season to be tearing out walls and stuff, you know. So I'll have more time coming up this winter, but it's just, I mean, we do have something back in the yard. I know you can see the glowing off of it, but was the pusher with that intermodal?
no. But
See,
I'm
it was
hoping
probably
since
the
he
pusher
stopped,
driving,
the
too.
pushers might be getting put
Yeah.
on this one since he stopped.
The intermodal stopped?
No.
Our southbound
we
is
got
stopped.
Yeah. Our southbound is stopped. I mean, we got one track here.
Lucas, let's see. Look, I'm gonna get my glasses on here. Let me get this one's brighter.
I know they've been running a lot of restricted speed through here because I think they're still doing some work up there by that switch they're putting in. And so it feels like they're running a restriction through here right now, whether they're saying it or not. Everything has needed a push, and it's all been moving slow.
All right, catching up with everybody real quick. Eugene, I'm glad to see all is well. Tara, they all know you. You get more horn. You're the only person I know that has a 27 time horn salute I've ever met. They all know when they go through Boone's Mill, Virginia, you're up there watching. Don, who is it that you want me to say hi to? Mama Bear, you're right. We do have glowage, and that is the yard where the pushers are located. As you all saw, Lucas just wrote us a note that H382 is hooking up to M585. So, Lucas, thank you for that. And H382, if you heard the scanner behind us, and after this I'll be quiet, they were talking to each other. 382 talking to 585. Thanks for that, Lucas. And if everybody is wondering why are we here in Cowan, well, lots of reasons. But the main one is, come tomorrow, it's Railfan Day in Cowan, Tennessee. And tomorrow is the 18th, right?
Yes, 18.
Tomorrow is the 8th. Tony's got to keep me straight on what day it is. Tomorrow is the 18th of October 2025. And we're going to hang out all day with Brian and everybody right here in downtown Cowan. And here's a little look at town at night while we're waiting for the pushers to hook up. There's just a little bit of just how nice this little town is. Have they always had the reader board on the Texaco?
Yeah.
Oh. As you can see, it's 6:50 p.m. according to that.
We're on Central Time.
Here in the Cumberland Plateau on Central Time, as you just heard. We got Funky Flurry or whatever it was that was just reading. That's an ice cream shop, right, Tony?
Yes.
There's the ice cream shop. I didn't want to tell you there was ice cream till I knew for sure. There's a hamburg place. It's the
right there.
with the black
Yes.
canopies.
Yeah, it's called Boots and Brews.
Boots, B-O-O-T-S.
Yeah, and Brews. Like
Boots and Brews. They ain't good.
they're good. I like it.
They make a good loaded potato man.
There's the old courthouse from way back when. And after this train, that's where we're going to meet Mr. Brian for dinner.
Where was the depot building before they moved?
Right
about where that
there.
bandstand was.
Oh,
The depot
I thought it was over here.
No, they just whipped it around, did a U-turn. It
Yeah, you're
basically
right, you're
just
right,
straight
you're right.
across the
I was wrong.
tracks, right there at the mile marker.
So it was over there.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, where the gazebo's at.
Well, tomorrow we'll tell everybody where it really was before it moved.
Yeah, I was wrong. I thought it was over here.
Tony was just testing to see if y'all knew.
Too, but
Lucas, I hope you're doing well. Good to see you on tonight. Are you coming up
shows it.
tomorrow to Cowan for Railfan Day?
And so it was actually
Hang out with us.
over there.
Brian has invited everybody, Brian and Vince, to come on up.
You'll have this open tomorrow.
The museum will be open tomorrow. Don's going to be here at 10 tomorrow. Everybody's going to be here tomorrow.
Don's going to be over here tomorrow.
Slow down. Control the road.
You got it on my thing. Yeah. YouTube.
Oh, you gotta work tomorrow, darn it.
Yeah, Lucas.
Lucas has to work tomorrow.
Come on, call out, Lucas.
Your work coach over here, Tony's yelling, call out, call out.
I can't say nothing. I've been working 1 day a week.
Same here.
But I do go in at 4:30.
I go in at 4, so.
4. I go in and make 2 gallons of gravy and 40 biscuits.
Why 40? Why not 48?
There's 20 in a bag,
Oh, okay.
and 20 happens to fit on the pan.
And then they get sold there, or they go somewhere?
Oh, they get sold there.
Oh, okay.
It's a little mom and pop restaurant.
Oh, okay.
It takes me 1 minute and 40 seconds to drive from my house to the restaurant.
A minute and 42 seconds.
Yeah.
Are your leaves starting to turn yet?
Everything's so dry. Everything, they're just turning brown.
It's brown now.
There's not much color because it's been so dry. They're just.
We're just like solid green still. There's like no color.
I know.
Any color at all. I know
Same
it's
here.
over here. Same thing with you up on the mountain here.
Yeah, no, everything is just brown in the drought. The grass has finally started growing again.
That means you got to mow again.
Yeah.
But put the tires back on.
Put the tire back. There's that.
I thought you don't have monster truck tires on you.
I had 2 or 3 yards come over and some neighbors and stuff. You know, that was next thing. Then all the grass died from the drought. I haven't had any grass to cut. One guy's house burned down, so I have to cut their grass every time.
Oh, looks like look who's here. Look who.
Oh.
It looks like his car.
Now
Yeah, I
why
thought-
are those people looking at me?
Yeah, I thought it was Brian too.
Tony tricked us.
Yeah, I thought it was his car. Looked like his car.
And if you're wondering why is that train still waiting, he is awaiting the pushers to be hooked on the back end to push him up and over the mountain that is behind us. He is a southbound. Yeah, back to our little tower tour of town there real quick.
And it is, I gotta say, it is beautiful here at night.
Oh yeah, if you've not looked at the iron
Rail cams.
iron horse.
No,
is
rail,
it?
iron
ho-
rail cams.
Iron. I'll get it out. Iron rail cams, here, for the Cowan is just beautiful at night. And then when Brian gets everything all decorated, and the town's all decorated for the holidays, it's just a sparkling little place. Boy, I smell something awful good.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I smell it.
Start working out.
Man, just smell it makes my mouth water right now.
If you've been working out regularly,
Doesn't it?
I've been thinking about dinner since the last time we were here.
Yeah.
I used to go to people like I always did pretty good back when I was young. Hang around school. Nah.
getting off? Are you hanging out? Or?
No, we're just gonna get over there.
Okay.
I want to sit down. I don't want to be on your truck, and I don't want to be in frame either. So,
Okay.
I condone my own bad habits, but I'm not gonna put it out there for everybody.
Okay.
But it was good to see
They
you
said he's
again.
getting ready to move. Don said he's getting ready to come. He's coming south. We'll hang out. For those of you back in Dalton, the Conrail was just reported going through Dalton, Georgia. Going north. Conrail going north for Norfolk Southern on NS train 370. Looks like he is second up front based on the notes from Eastern and Crail.
Everybody's got to have a Casey. There's mine. Now, he looks goofy. He's computer tech. He works at a place called Void. They do all commercial banks and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 2 days yesterday. That baby was born yesterday.
Baby girl,
Mm-hmm.
2 days old.
Strength, I don't know. But believe it or not, he's pretty smart. Oh, he can take a computer if it's fancy, and 9 times out of 10 he can make it run. Dad made it to 90.
Did he roll?
Yeah, he would get back in his room messing with his computer. I'd slip in there and watch him from time to time. I'm not sure if he knew exactly what he was doing, but he'd be pushing all kinds of stuff. He'd finally just get it to crash.
Was he active? Did he stay active?
Relatively. He complained he's bored sitting in the chair all the time. So the last few years now, he pretty much sitting in the chair, but he was always able, me and Jacob stayed at the house and kept him out of the nursing home. He would get that computer and some of his messes, and it would just crash itself. Boy, about 10, 15 minutes, he'd have it going.
Have it back up.
Had to get back here and work on it again. Here he goes. Boy, always help to fix it whenever Dad called. Yeah, couldn't ask for better weather.
I'm sorry.
Couldn't ask for better weather tonight.
Oh, this is just
Not cold, not hot, not windy, not buggy.
this is just picture perfect. We just get rid of the mosquitoes. We'll be able to see.
I'm going back home tonight.
Oh, you going back home? I'm trying the Quality Inn this time.
By the time I drive up the mountain, it's just an hour home. I might as well just do it. And then Danny, my wife, had planned on not being home, so I was going to be with the dog, but now they're not leaving until 4 in the morning for Alabama, like karate thing that she's going to. So it was just easier just to.
Here they come.
You heard that? Here they come.
That's Dad, Jacob.
Better hold on to your hat.
So he'd do pretty good health-wise for 90. I'd come in there and I'd say, "What are y'all playing?" He'd say, "Well, I don't know. I just do what he tells me." But Jacob was good company. So it's stuff like that. Because when I'm gone, Jacob gets the farm and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So that'd be 4 generations. And he's the only boy I got, only kid I got at all. So. And I don't have any other living relatives.
That's it, huh?
Yep.
Now, as we had talked earlier, our first 2 trains that we saw did not need the pushers to go up and over the mountain behind us, but this one does have them. Hello, Ravenhawk, how are you? Brian is still on his way here. Traffic in Chattanooga was horrible today, so we're going to have dinner first and then we'll send Brian to bed. Good to see you on tonight. We're waiting 585 to go right past the front of us with the pushers on, and he is rolling. We won't keep Brian up too late. We want him spry and ready to roll tomorrow as our host. I hope you're going to come tomorrow for Cowan Rail Fan Day. All right.
They're all released back here. Everybody's up in the cab whenever you're ready. All right in hand. Look like we got it clear down here. Might as well use it. All right, got it clear. Ain't that one?
Got it clear? Let's use it, he said.
We're moving a little. How we dancing up here?
Sounds like they're all in great humor tonight. Thanks, Lucas. Clear signal. Here they come.
Well, man, I'm sorry about your selection of engineers, but if he starts talking about Cincinnati baseball, just ignore him.
Wish they had something to say Cincinnati.
I worked at an intermodal ramp about. Is he here?
No, just finished this one.
Okay, time, we're good. Time, don't speed.
Yeah, I worked at an intermodal ramp about 40 years ago, loading boxes. And of course, on the line, of course, we had radio. We talked to everybody. It's full of street drivers. All you had to do is say one thing about truck drivers, and that radio was just a blow up. And they all know it was going to be but it was so one word, here they go. Not that
move your scanner closer.
not that I would irritate you.
Not you.
I liked it, except for when it was dead of winter. It was the well cars. You got the little walkway. You got to walk out to the this way. It was a pain in the winter, but other than that, it was pretty neat though.
We got dingage.
With new cars.
There goes the pushers. looks like Brian over there.
It is bright.
That's what I thought. I know. I think that's his girlfriend there.
So is there pushers on the other side of the mountain to get them up that
No,
side?
those come back.
Yeah, but on the
No.
other side of the mountain, do they have to come up a hill?
No, there's no. Only pushers we got is what we just
These
saw.
two?
Depending on how much tonnage they had to come out, depending on tonnage and all that, these will have to go back over that way.
So they go back over and pull them back?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they'll run down, bring them back.
But considering there's none come back this way, it's just them coming back themselves.
And we got the Lunar White.
Yeah, that's for the. You can hear where they said starting in, right?
Oh, starting in the tunnel?
Yeah.
Well, look who it is.
About time.
Hey, easy on the working guy. Now, come on.
Yeah. I've had about 5 to 6 truckloads of Volkswagens go out. That's how my day was.
Well, everybody, Brian is here, and he is our host tomorrow. And before we go eat, he is going to welcome. We got back up just a tad.
All right,
Whoa, there.
Right there?
Yeah.
All right.
And he is going to officially invite you guys, but I'm not going to steal the story. He's going to tell you about this incredible town, this incredible event, and what a cool railroad museum he has.
So tomorrow is our 2nd annual Rail Fan Day, which we're holding every 3rd Saturday of October for each year. Yeah, everybody could just come out, we would hang out, train watch. We have a set of man pushers that are here, which is, you don't get that anywhere here on CSX. As a matter of fact, I probably missed some on the last train that just went through here.
Yep.
But we're going to be here all day tomorrow, starting at 9 a.m. There may be some that come here sooner, but hey, come on out here. We'll just all hang out. Just enjoy the train watching.
One CSX is going to be in Chattanooga. Or Lucas, are you telling me he's on the way? Where is he on the way to, Lucas?
Oh boy.
One CSX is in Chattanooga.
He passed through here about 6:30 this morning, going south.
Okay.
So he's going the other direction.
Yeah.
So is this, Lucas just sent me this picture.
That's northbound.
So he's headed here.
Yeah, he's heading our direction.
So he's not waiting till tomorrow to go.
Which means he's also meeting the southbound and heading over the mountain.
Because I noticed I seen him hit Bridgeport about 20 till 8 this morning on the cam there. He was leaving.
Yeah.
Everybody, October 18th, 2025. I think we're all so hungry, we are going to go to dinner. Or do you want to wait? How long until the pushers come back?
I'm hungry. I've had a long day. I'm hungry.
Hey, Brian said we'll see those pushers tomorrow. I'm hungry.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. From Tony and Brian and everybody that's here, Stuart, Jacob, I said we almost need bleachers. The pushers went that way. They'll be back shortly. We will see them tomorrow. Dinner's there, and that's where we're headed next.